Siege tanks, they're really good units. Vikings are good units.
Okay.
I would like to see Ravens used more, but there isn't
Ravens are a
that.
really good unit.
They are good units. They are good units. There's not a
As
whole
somebody
lot
that's used them a lot, what do you think about those?
of. You know, they're good spellcasters. As you can probably tell, I use them in almost every single game that I play. Uh, I don't know. I actually once I had a ladder match and I just felt like screwing around. Like I was absolutely destroying the guy, and so I neural parasited one of his SCVs and tried to go mass battlecruiser on him, but it didn't really work. Now, Juder is
Wait,
on
what game
tried
was
to
this?
set up, huh?
You played a ladder match where you tried to go with mass battlecruisers, but you played Zerg.
Yeah,
I'm confused now.
I neural parasited an SCV.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
And yeah, I tried to go. I actually lost that one because.
Do you still get an achievement for neuroparasiting a probe and making a nexus and a gateway and getting a zealot out? Is that still an achievement?
I think that is still an achievement. Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I remember doing that in Season 1. I was playing Zerg one game just so I could get that achievement. And I kept playing until I finally got the neuroparasite a probe. Just so I could get that zealot out.
I love like I've had really BM games where oh my god, hold on a second. You take over really quick. I gotta chat someone right now.
Okay.
I gotta try to work out some
So
chat.
professional.
I gotta work out caster things. I'm trying to make sure that the whole thing is professional, okay, bro?
Gotcha. So Judarizan is building a command center just to the north of his main command center. He will be floating that over to his natural expansion most likely. We've actually got another barracks going down. We got multiple tech labs barracks making Reapers. It actually looks like he's making a lot of Reapers. He's actually got 3 Reapers right now, and it looks like they're going to make their way over to the base of Judarizan to do a little bit of harassment. He's also going to get some good scouting out without having to waste an orbital scan.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No,
yeah, it looks like here Mr. T just gonna run by that SCV.
he's going to see everything going on. He sees the new command center going up. There was a Marauder in the mineral lines of Judarizan that killed off the Reaper, but if you look at his site, he did see another barracks and another orbital command up and running in Judarizan's base.
Yeah. No,
Kind of interesting. Is that? It seems to me like that bunker is a little too far south.
I think
At
that it
Judarizan's
might
base.
just
Can he
be.
put command center there?
I think it might be in like the perfect position. It's
I'll be shocked.
either like right next to where the command center would go, or it's just barely blocking it.
I will be shocked.
Oh yeah, it was
Getting
blocking
rid of it, so it must have been in the. When I saw that going up, I was like, that seems way too close to where that command center is supposed to be flying over to.
Oh my god, Mr. T is going Mass Reaper.
Yes,
Oh,
he's got 6
this
Reapers
is-
now. They're going to head into the base. He's going to be able to take out probably all. Well, I don't know. There are 2 Marauders
there are
over
2
there.
Marauders.
He should be able to at least take out a lot of the SCVs that are building and whatnot. Oh, here they come.
Yeah,
He takes
now
out
this
one
is
SCV.
this is
Oh, he
something that
cancels the creation of one of the barracks, and he kills off the other SCV that was making the barracks. He's going to kill a couple of Marines. Actually, these Reapers, there's still 5 of them left, and they did quite a bit of damage already. 2 more Reapers are coming over, too. If this works, I'll be in shock, because I thought ever since... they're making their way over to the natural expansion, too. They might be able to pick off this SCV that was building the bunker and get rid of the bunker as well.
now this is something that Mr. T does in our 4v4 games, and I'm really surprised to see him doing it in 1v1. He's trying to get up really close to that siege tank and take it out with the Reapers, but it doesn't work. Yeah, this, like, he has this thing where every single 4v4 game he just goes,
Wow.
I make the Reaper.
And now he's going Banshee. But he doesn't,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
just
going
trying to be
cloak
really
yet, but he
annoying.
is going Banshee. He's just going to annoy the crap out of Judarizan until Judarizan is like, screw this, I'm GGing and playing ladder, where I don't have to worry about this kind of cheese.
Yeah, I
But,
can't. Honestly, though, it's fun to watch, and like, you know, it is abusive and annoying, but it's not really working too well. He's pretty far behind of his opponent right now. In terms of income, it is currently 24 harvesters for Mr. T and 31 for Judarizan. He's pretty far behind. Going to be able to take out a couple of mules here. Hopefully going to be pulling that Banshee out. There we go.
Jitter is on.
Uh,
GM, good mannered. He's like, I can't believe, and he just wasted a scan for some reason. He scanned a non-cloaked. Wow, so 7 kills already for this Banshee. He's gonna kill off that SCV as well. Not a whole ton of Marines out or anything like this. He is making a couple of Vikings, but he's gonna manage to. Oh, did I miss something?
what?
Was it on fire or something? Oh, okay. There was one Marine over there in the mineral line.
He was down to 2 health.
And now here come a whole bunch of they're going to be shut down right away. A bunch of Reapers. Well, that was a pretty huge loss right there, actually, as far as gas and mineral. Well, not a huge loss, but it was 200 minerals, 200 gas.
Yeah, I don't know why Mr. T is just sticking with this decision to constantly make Reavers. I think that he's just trying to please the fans. He is throwing down
Mr. T is actually, yeah, he's actually going to double expand here. He's going to move this. I wouldn't be shocked to see this one move over, like, not, well, it's moving over to the natural, but knowing that he's making 2, he could float this one all the way over to the top, and then have this one, this next one float over to his natural.
Honestly,
there's going to be a drop, too.
There is going to be a pretty big drop. Based upon Mr. T's recent play, I would like to see him just throw out an offensive planetary fortress just to be a dick. That would be pretty funny.
This drop is going to do a ton of damage. A ton.
Yeah.
In fact, this will be GG, I think.
What? And 2 missile turrets going down inside of Mr. T's base.
Well, yeah, he's worried about cloaked Banshees. So
yeah, it is really. Oh, there we go. I think it's just Banshees
lots
in general.
Of damage. Oh, and all those Marines are in the range of the siege tank. A lot of them get damaged pretty heavily. Although the rest of this is going to be cleaned up pretty easily now.
One Banshee does get taken out by the missile turret. And this is a bad situation that Mr. T is in. Deciding to go for those ridiculous plays is doing nothing to help him out. He's down to 25 per
his SCVs weren't mining either right there, so pretty big mistake by him.
Yeah.
Or he lost a couple. How many SCVs did he lose? He lost Control R, by the way. His unit's killed. Yeah. He lost. No, he only lost 11 workers. That's not too bad. Oh no, he lost 3 workers.
Huh. Well, yeah, it's just that he hasn't been producing that many. He's down to 25 versus 43. His income is almost even with his opponent right now, but that's just because his opponent has been mining so much more than him.
Oh wow, here's a huge push now at the natural expansion by Jitter. He's going to be able to do a ton of damage here.
Although, Mr. T might be able to clean this up. I don't know why he's pulling his SCVs. That seems like a bit of a mistake. But
wow, holy crap.
Kind of
and now he's doing it all in. Oh, I thought he was doing it all in. He was bringing his SCVs and his mules. He's got that 3rd expansion now up. If he can get that orbital command up and start saturating that, he might actually... Oh, but it's going to be scouted out by Jitter. Jitter actually saw that it was floating by, so that's how he saw it with his 3 Vikings. This is going to be a big push now towards the natural expansion of Jitter with these Marines. Although I think most of them are going to be well, this actually looks to be a... Oh no, there is a siege tank sieged up at the bottom of the ramp. That'll force them back. Those Vikings might get picked up by these Marines. Oh, they missed.
I guess not.
If the Marines had been moving and not just moving, but actually attacking, he could have taken out those three Marines. Planetary Fortress now done at the northern expansion there, so he's got 2 expos up to Jitter 1 expo. If he can saturate these quickly and get some more production facilities up, even though he's down by 40 food, he could actually possibly start catching up. Although I think he's going to have to go into a major defensive position at this time and just hope that he can do some harassment. I don't think that Jitter knows how much of a lead he has though now, so he might be playing a little bit more carefully, which could actually prove to be bad. I still think Jitter is going to end up winning this because he's proven time and time again to be a pretty good player. And he did manage to hold off those annoying early attacks. So here comes another big attack. He's actually bringing SCVs with him, probably to auto-repair and to take some damage. He's got only 3 tanks, but he does have a couple of Vikings, and ooh, they're going to be in pretty good position. Not a whole lot for Infested Mr. T. He doesn't have Cloak either, which probably would have been his saving grace at this time to try to pick off all of those tanks.
At the same time, though,
he doesn't have Cloak at this moment.
Does have a lot more income than Judorizan, and he has had significantly more income than his opponent for most of this game. He's behind on gas, but I don't know. I think that as long as he can hold off this attack here, he should be just fine.
Yeah, it's because Judorizan has chosen not to expand again. He does have a third command center now up. It hasn't started floating over to his expansion as of yet. But he's way oversaturated as both his main and his natural, and that is a little bit of a detriment to his income, obviously. So he's going to have to definitely secure that third base while he's doing this timing attack, this push. But he definitely has a much larger and better position as far as his military units are concerned. He should be able to win with this push right here as long as he takes out the siege tanks and the banshees relatively quickly.
Yeah. Now, Mr. T, it seems like he is getting a bit... Oh, boy. Oh, almost going to lose that Banshee.
There's the Banshee. And now all these Marines are going to get nailed by these... Oh, actually, it could go either way. The siege tanks were spread out pretty well. Now Mr. T actually has an advantage as far as tanks are concerned. And he should be able to push with this, actually.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage with that.
He's doing a lot of damage, yeah.
I'd like to see him just kind of set up a contain and try to get as much income going as he can. Judorizan, now that he has that third base up and running, he's
already saturated how many Terrans, how many SCVs he had. So he was able to saturate it faster than that third base was saturated for Mr. T. He's actually another command center. So if he does manage to contain him and he just starts building SCVs like crazy and calling down mules. And only building enough units to contain, I think he could pull ahead again. The food is much closer now. Oh, but a bad fighting angle right there. He's getting shelled by all of the siege tanks and loses all of his Marines. This might actually be enough to break this, though, and start... Oh, he's got to pull off... Judorizan, rather, is pulling all of his SCVs off. He's actually doing quite a bit of damage to this tank. The tanks aren't in siege mode, obviously, because they do more damage to individual targets like siege tank. Wow, I just want to watch. This is incredible that this is doing this much damage.
Yeah, this is really good play coming out by Mr. T. He's in such a good position right now. Checking the income tab, he's actually ahead by about 1,200 minerals coming in. This is absolutely insane. Judorizan had a number of really good pushes that were coming, but it's just that, you know, Mr. T had more tanks, had better control over his tanks, and was able to push into these good, advantageous positions.
Another command center now for Judorizan, an orbital command center. In fact, now moving over to a third expansion, fourth base total. He's also building another command center at his second expansion in order to try to get another expansion situated. Orbital command now going up. Actually, a planetary fortress now going up at that northern expansion for Mr. T. He's a little bit better saturated now at his third base. He's doing a little bit of scouting with the Marine, trying to figure out things. He's going to see this orbital command center going down at the 9 o'clock position. I don't know. This could go either way at this point, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. T, he has been pretty far ahead in terms of income for most of the game, but this really big transfer is going to cause Judorizan to get a lot more income, and he should be able to at least catch up with Mr. T, if not surpass him. Although Mr. T does have one Marine there, he has scouted it, he does know what's going on, so I wouldn't be surprised.
There's going to be a fight here in the middle pretty soon. Oh, you know what I think? Wow, Mr. T with a bad rally point. He ends up losing a couple Marines and a tank for no reason, but he is now pushing that 9 o'clock expansion for Judorizan, and he's going to be able to kill off most of these SCVs by the time that the forces of Judorizan actually get over there. Yeah, he's going to kill off all of these SCVs. That's a pretty big loss. There is a fight that's going to come up from behind his forces, though. A bunch of Marines, some medevacs, one Viking, and a couple of siege tanks have actually now contained Mr. T inside of that 9 o'clock expansion. So he's going to lose all of these units unless he gets medevacs over there to try to... oh, actually, he's got superior position at this moment.
Yeah, He should actually be pretty okay against this. It
He's
looks
the-
like he